Hey my friends, have you ever felt like this? You can understand English, but when it's your turn to speak, your mind suddenly becomes blank. Many people tell me the same thing. I understand movies, I understand teachers, I understand YouTube videos, but I just can't speak. And I always smile because this is not failure at all. This is one of the most natural stages in learning any language. Understanding English and speaking English are two different skills. Listening is like quietly collecting words inside your heart. But speaking is about bringing those words out with courage, practice, and confidence. So if you can already understand English, believe me, you are halfway there. Think about a child before speaking. A child listens for months, sometimes even years. The child understands simple things like come here or sit down long before saying them. In the same way, if you understand English but cannot speak yet, it simply means your speaking ability is still growing. You are not behind, you are becoming ready. Let me give you a simple example. If someone says, please open the window, you understand immediately. But if someone asks you, can you say something in English? You freeze. Why does this happen? Because understanding is passive, but speaking is active. When you speak, your brain has to choose words, arrange grammar, pronounce clearly, and deal with fear all at the same time. This happens to millions of learners. You may understand a question like, what did you eat today? But when it's time to answer, instead of saying, I ate rice and chicken today, you stay silent. Not because you don't know English, but because your mouth is not trained yet. Your mind already knows, but your voice is still learning, and that hesitation is completely normal. Let us look at a simple but powerful example. You hear someone ask, where are you going? And you understand the question immediately. You know exactly what it means, but when it is your turn to answer, something changes inside you. Instead of saying, I am going to the market, your mind starts to overthink. You begin to ask yourself, what tense should I use? Is my grammar correct? What if I make a mistake? And in that small moment, fear takes control and your voice disappears. This is something many learners experience, and it is important to understand one truth. Perfection is the enemy of speaking. When you try to be perfect, you stop yourself from speaking at all. But language does not grow from perfection. It grows from action. Think about a baby. A baby does not wait to speak perfect sentences. A baby starts with broken words, simple sounds, and small expressions. Step by step, those small attempts become real language. English learners must follow the same path. Start with simple sentences. Say, I am happy. I am tired. I like tea. This is my book. He is my friend. These sentences may feel small, but they are the foundation of fluency. However, many learners make the same mistake. They continue to study English every day, but they never use it. They read grammar books, they watch videos, they memorize vocabulary, but they stay silent. And silence never creates fluency. Speaking creates speaking. Let me share a real story. There was a student named Tom. Tom understood English very well. She watched English dramas without subtitles and listened to podcasts every day. But when her teacher asked her to introduce herself, she said nothing. She was not lacking knowledge. She was lacking practice. One day I asked her, do you practice speaking alone? She said, no, because I feel strange. That answer is very common. Many people feel uncomfortable speaking to themselves. But that discomfort is exactly where growth begins. So I told her, speak to yourself in English every day. Stand in front of a mirror and say simple things like, my name is Tom. I live in the United States. I am learning English. I want to improve. At first, it felt awkward, but she continued. Day by day, she repeated these simple sentences. And after 1 month, something changed. Her confidence became stronger. Her voice became clearer. Why? Because language grows through use, not through thinking. Now, let me give you another simple example. If someone asks you, what is your favorite color? Do not stop and think too much. Just answer, my favorite color is blue. It does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be spoken. Remember this. Mistakes are not a sign of failure. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. And every time you try, you move one step forward. But silence teaches nothing. So speak, even if your voice is not perfect yet. That is exactly how fluency begins. Let us talk about fear. Because for many learners, fear is the biggest barrier to speaking English. Many people worry that others will laugh at them. But think about this for a moment. When a child learns to walk and falls down, do we laugh at the child? Of course not. We encourage, we support, and we understand that falling is part of learning. Language learning deserves the same kindness. If you say, she go to school instead of she goes to school, it is okay, because communication matters more than perfection. What truly matters is that you are trying to express yourself, not that every sentence is perfect. Another reason many people understand English but cannot speak is the habit of translating. Some learners first think in their own language, then try to translate into English, and this process takes time and creates pressure. Instead, try to train your mind to think directly in English. When you see a cup, say this is a cup. When you see rain, say it is raining. When you see food, say the food smells delicious. These small, simple habits may seem easy, but they slowly build natural speaking ability and reduce hesitation. Now let me share a simple daily speaking practice that can really change your progress. In the morning, say 5 sentences about your day, such as, I woke up early, I brushed my teeth, I made tea, I checked my phone, I'm ready for work. In the afternoon, describe what you're doing. I'm eating lunch, I'm sitting in my room, I am reading a book. At night, talk about your day. Today was busy, I met my friend, I learned new words. This kind of daily practice helps you connect English with your real life, and that is where real fluency begins. You can also imagine simple conversations. A friend asks, how are you? And you reply, I'm fine, thank you. They ask, what are you doing? And you say, I am studying English. Then, why are you learning English? And you answer, because I want to speak confidently. These simple conversations may look basic, but they are powerful beginnings. You do not need advanced English to start speaking. Fluency always begins with ordinary words used in real situations. Sometimes learners say, I know vocabulary, but words disappear when I speak. This happens because memory needs repetition. When you learn a word like beautiful, you must use it many times. This flower is beautiful. Your dress is beautiful. The weather is beautiful. Repetition turns passive knowledge into active language. You should also practice listening and repeating. When you hear a sentence like, I would like a cup of coffee, pause and repeat it aloud. Speaking is not only mental, but it is also physical. Your tongue, lips, and voice all need training, just like your body when you learn to ride a bicycle. Watching is not enough. You must practice. Some people think they need confidence before they can speak, but the truth is the opposite. Confidence comes after speaking, not before. Start with 1 sentence today, 2 tomorrow, and 5 next week. These small steps will slowly become a strong voice. And if you forget a word while speaking, do not panic. Even native speakers forget words sometimes. You can describe the idea in another way. For example, if you forget the word umbrella, you can say the thing we use in the rain. This is still communication, and communication is about creativity, not perfection. Finally, let us look at simple real-life situations. At the doctor's, you can say, I have a headache. I feel tired. How many times should I take this medicine? At the bus stop, when will the bus arrive? Does this bus go to the city center? At a restaurant, I would like tea, please. Can I have the menu? These short, simple sentences prepare you for real life. The more familiar these sentences become, the more confident you feel, and the less fear controls you. Now let me ask you something simple, but very important. When do children learn the fastest? The answer is clear. They learn when they are not afraid of making mistakes. A child may say something like, I go there. It is not correct, but the child does not stop. The child keeps speaking, keeps trying, and keeps learning. But as adults, we do the opposite. We stop ourselves because we feel embarrassed. We worry too much about being correct, and slowly that fear becomes silence. But listen carefully, do not let embarrassment steal your growth. Language does not belong to the perfect speaker. Language belongs to the one who dares to use it. There is another simple but powerful secret you can start today. Record your voice. Just take your phone and speak for 1 minute. Say something like, my name is today. I feel my plan for tomorrow is. Then listen to yourself. At first, you may not like your voice. That is completely normal. But if you continue, day by day, you will start to hear something different. You will hear progress, and that progress will give you motivation to keep going. Also, learn to celebrate small wins. If today you say 1 full sentence in English, that is progress. If you speak to someone, even with mistakes, that is progress. And if you feel nervous but still keep talking, that is even bigger progress. Success is not built in big moments. It is built on small victories, day by day. Sometimes people around you may laugh when you practice English. It can be your friends or even your family, but do not stop. People often laugh at things they do not understand. One day, the same people will respect the confidence they once laughed at. So protect your practice. Stay away from negative voices and look for encouragement instead. Watch people who inspire you. Listen to simple English podcasts. And most importantly, speak positive words to yourself. Say, I am becoming fluent. Every day I improve. My voice matters. These simple sentences are not just words. They are training your belief. And never say, my English is weak. That sentence will hold you back. Instead say, my English is growing. Because the way you speak about yourself will shape the way you improve. Growth begins in your mindset before it appears in your voice. Let me give you a simple challenge. Something you can really do starting today. For the next 7 days, Just speak English for 5 minutes every day. On day 1, introduce yourself in a simple way. On day 2, describe your room and the things around you. On day 3, talk about your family. On day 4, explain your daily routine. On day 5, describe your favorite food. On day 6, talk about your dreams. And on day 7, tell a short story from your life. 7 days, only 5 minutes a day, but this small habit can slowly change your confidence powerfully. At first, you may only speak one simple sentence, but that one sentence can become a short conversation, and that conversation can grow into real fluency. One day, someone may ask you, "How did you become so confident in English?" And you will smile, remembering the time when even one sentence felt difficult, even impossible. That day will come. Your voice is already inside you, waiting to be heard. So do not wait for perfect grammar. Do not wait for perfect pronunciation. And do not wait until your fear disappears. Start before you feel ready, because language grows through action, not through waiting. The word does not need your silence. The word needs your voice, and your English voice truly deserves to be heard. Thank you for listening. Goodbye for now.